You know, let's actually try the other character now, just out of curiosity. Maybe he has better maneuverability. So rapidly shoot an enemy for 100% damage, fire a piercing bullet for 300, deal 40% more damage every time it passes through an enemy. So if I line them up, roll a short distance. Oh, yeah, maybe I should have gone with the commando first. Stunning, fire repeatedly for 100% damage per bullet. The number of shots increases with attack speed. Okay, and then default skin. Sure. So this guy actually has a roll, a dodge roll. Yeah, definitely should have started with him. I mean, he was the first character. Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking for with the Huntress. Whoops. Well, you know, you'll learn. So there's that. There's the piercing shot. And that's the stun shot. Make it, make it. Okay. Okay, so I can definitely see using this character a little bit more than the Huntress. Which is a shame, because I actually prefer a bow and arrow. I mean, that's what I've gotten most of my wins with in Hades, with the bow and arrow. Though this guy does seem to fit my playstyle a little bit better. Wait, what's the cooldown on the dodge roll? 4 seconds? Okay. Maybe we can find something that increases or decreases at that. It definitely deals a lot less damage than the bow and arrow, but I think that's fine, considering it is a lot faster of attack. I think the bow and arrow is dealing like 20-something. This thing's doing like 14. No, it's dealing about 7 or... No, between 7 and... Okay, that goes up. It maxes out at 14, though. Oh, yeah, they go down a lot easier, too, with this guy. Look, we haven't even bought any items and we're doing a lot better with the commando. What the hell? Yeah, he is definitely beginner friendly. Skeet shoot. Alright, we do need some items. Even though we're doing fine without any right now, we do need to buff him up a little bit. That's a terrible position. Why did I buy that? It's not going to do anything. Nothing. Dealing damage heals you. Oh my god, with the rapid fire attack that he's got. This might be the run. This might be a good build. And his cooldown on his piercing bullets, actually not that bad either. Oh, the sound. The thing about the Risk of Rain game, too, is it's got an amazing soundtrack. I know the original game, one of my favorite tracks was Coalescence. Have that in like my actual normal playlist I listen to all the time. Great song. I just wish I remember who the composer was to this game. Release a healing Nova during the teleporter event. So we're all about the heal right now. We're pretty much a medic. Max health increased. Heal every time we hit an enemy. We got the healing Nova. This is a good build. This is a good build. My god. Love the music. Here's a drone. I don't know what the sword does, but I gotta find out. A chance to bleed enemies on hit, yes. Again, goes very well with rapid fire. Okay, there's the teleporter, so now we know where it's at. We can spend the next 5 minutes looking for items. Or we could spend it gambling. Gambling? I'm in! Heal for a percentage of the damage you deal for 8 seconds. Again, all about that healing build. Gain temporary flight? No thanks, that's gonna make me a vulnerable target. All the trophies popping up. A Newt altar? What the hell is a Newt altar? I mean, it looks like it's using my premium currency, so... Sure? A blue orb appears. Okay, that orb over there? Is that what I just bought? So I'm guessing the Newt altar spawns an item somewhere randomly on the map? No, because that was just a refund of my coin. So then what the hell was the Newt altar? A blue orb appears on the map. Huh. I don't know where, and there's nothing on the map, like no indicator, no... nothing. Interesting. Oh, is that what this is? Because it looks like he has that same icon. Maybe not. I thought I saw that lunar icon above his head. Newt altar. Interesting. A blue orb appears on, like, in my mind I'm thinking that it means that somewhere on the map you need to find a blue orb and either activate it, defeat it, pick it up, do something with it. And we got 2.5 minutes. I could go around looking for it, but I don't want to get too far away from the exit. Wait, could that be it over there? No, that's just a jump pad. Those are shops I've already gone to. Haven't gone to this one, though. Deal bonus damage to enemies above 90 health. Nice. Good way to tick them down. Alright, what I was aiming for was this shop over here. Wait, hello. Please be a drone. Good, 2 drones, double up. Med kit. Plus 25 health, I think. Or teddy bear? Sure. Chance to block incoming damage. So again, all about that survivability right now. You know what? I am thinking that the Newt orb was just spawning various enemies into the map with that little lunar icon above their head, because I see a lot of those. And they give a lot of experience, too. Alright, we need to go for the exit. I don't remember which direction the exit was. Oh no. I think it's somewhere around here, right? Oh, there it is. Good. Oh no, can I make it? Hey, Automaton, how are you doing tonight? Quick, activate it. Okay, so we should have a healing orb now. I don't think we can actually stun the boss, though. That's the thing. I mean, we're dealing fairly decent damage. As long as she doesn't hit us with one of her, like, 100 plus damage attacks, like that right there. But we do have a healing orb, so... Oh my god. Yeah, we're into medium difficulty, so the clock continues to go even after you've activated the exit. So... yeah, I think in the future we need to get that activated before the 10 minutes hits. So maybe about 9 minutes? Please don't die, don't die, come on. We've actually made it here. Don't kill me, come on. We can do this. Get past the first area. Oh my god, thank you, healing drones. Minions putting in work, saving my ass. So close to death. Wait, what? Enter blue portal. Enter I'm thinking this might have been what that Newt did. Sure. Complete a teleporter event. Advancement. It's an amazing looking game. I love the original. I think I put in like maybe 20 hours, beat it multiple times, beat it with each of the different characters. The bizarre between events. So, now again, I have no idea if this is normally what happens between levels, or if this is because of that Newt we activated. Weird. But bizarre, that makes me think, hello. Shopkeeper? I don't want to get too close. I feel like he might kill us. And I definitely don't want to shoot him. I've angered many shopkeepers this past week in Spelunky. Don't want to deal with him. Okay, good news. The time does freeze when you're in here. And we can't afford a thing because we've only got 1 lunar coin. Unless you've got something to sell me for 1 lunar coin. Hi? Yeah, he looks like a Newt, so I'm thinking this is what that Newt altar did. Oh, no. I can make a joke about the spider being thirsty, but no. Just kill him. Just nuke the spiders with fire. And these cost 3, so I can't afford anything. Reforge 3 items for another ukulele. Okay, we have a ukulele. What does that actually do? Because we picked it up as soon as we killed the boss. Is there a way to see what it does? No, that just shows us what items we have. I don't know what the ukulele does. It didn't tell me. Or 5 items for a dagger? Kind of like the items I have. How do we leave? Hello? Is there a way out of here? Is there a back door? I'm thinking the game may actually require us to do something here. We aren't stuck, are we? I really hope we're not stuck in here. Because we can't buy anything. We have only got that 1 lunar coin. Refresh shop for 1, and then what? We can't buy anything. Yeah, I'm thinking the game's gonna require us to melt down 3 items. Hey, Pi, how are you doing tonight? Well, in that case, if I'm forced to reforge an item, I guess I'd rather go with the 3 than the 5. Oh, that didn't do anything. Okay, so now I am confused. How the hell do you leave this place? Maybe we need to go back to the entrance. Go back from whence we came and then go to the other exit, the teleporter exit? Ah. Well, then I just wasted 3 items. But no, kill all spiders. And the clock... Okay, so abandoned aqueduct. We still have our 2 minions, right? They didn't... Okay, we still have them. Good. Because we desperately need those healing... That healing. Oh, what was your dinner? Okay. Oh, let me guess. We're out of the zone. Hazard a guess, these ropes represent the boundaries of the level. So, don't walk past them? Alright, so we did lose 3 items and we got a ukulele out of it. I don't recall what the teddy bear was, but we lost that, and we lost 25 max health. Forgot what the 3rd item was. Hopefully it doesn't bone us too hard. Chicken. How was I supposed to know that barrel was explosive? It was not red. Come on, if you're gonna make barrels and pots explosives, make them red. Otherwise, they look like things that might just have items inside of them. Chance on kill to drop an ammo pack that resets all skill cooldown. There we go. Although, to be fair, the commando's cooldowns aren't terrible. So I don't know how much that's going to help compared to some other item. And also, do I need to loot them or are they automatic? Okay, so I do need to loot them. So there's the ammo pack. And we're already nearing hard difficulty. We spent so long on that boss fight. They were already at this point. That's not good. Although for future runs, now we know not to spend that long. Maybe at about the 8-minute mark, that's when we should go for the exit. Because the time does continue to tick down. I still need to fix my dinner. I'm thinking maybe salmon. I've had it in the fridge for the past... or since last night, so it should be thawed down, or thawed out. Open chest damage. Now, does that mean it's going to damage me on top of that $91, or is that a damage-based item I'll be getting out of it? Okay, so it's a damage-based... So there are chests that tell you, like, give you a general idea what item's inside. It's not a complete loot box every time. Good to know. Although I feel like I'm going to be collecting them all anyways. Because I haven't encountered a situation where I'm low on money. I tend to have excess every time. Oh, and oh, shop. Jay, going back to what I was saying before, I can definitely see myself picking up a couple of songs from this soundtrack to put into my regular playlist. Just like Coalescence from the first game. Okay. A wristwatch? Picked up the wrong thing, so chance for enemies to bleed. Meant to pick up the wristwatch. Now, one thing I would like to see is maybe something with splash damage. Oh, hello. Killing enemies surrounds you with an ice storm. Hell yeah. Now we got more radiation. Oh, Darksiders Genesis is such a good game. I played that earlier this year. I was hesitant at first to do it because one of the things about Darksiders is that I feel like that's the type of thing I should be doing on stream on my YouTube. But since Darksiders Genesis is kind of a spin-off title, not necessarily a numbered sequel, I did that on my own time, and I absolutely love the game. So there's that banner thing again. Might be a good idea to pick up. Or a seed? Sure, we'll try the seed. I mean, it's a new item. Rapidly heal outside of danger. So again, going back to that survivability. But yeah, there were so many different items in Darksiders, or not items, abilities to unlock and play around with in Darksiders Genesis. I love the skill tree mechanic of that one. Being able to pick and choose how you wanted to equip the different items, different upgrades, level those up. Loved it. Definitely unique. Okay, we saw the exit. I forget where it was. We need to go back to it. Especially when we're closing in on very hard. You're on the last proper level. You're gonna go back and playing it on hard mode or what? And there's the chance shrine. We can spend some. I mean, we got almost $1,000. I feel like we have to gamble. Buy in. Periodically release a healing nova during the teleporter event. So that's our second one of those. The ocular HUD. What was that again? I forget. Crit chance, right. Versus heals for a percentage of the damage you deal. Actually, I think we might go for survivability there. Just seems like the smart play. Damage is nice, but we want to progress. Anything that'll keep us alive longer, the better. Right, I forget where the exit was. Oh no. Now we're just going around in circles. What I should be doing is taking advantage of my R3, of my ping tool. Because if I were to do that, maybe I could actually indicate where the exit's at, and not have to look around for it after I find it. I'm thinking it's on the other side of that wall right there. Right, Arena Mode 2. What's weird about the arena mode is that the first few levels are fairly easy, and then it throws one at you that gives you a lot of points, and then you have no reason to do, like, levels 12 through 20. It's like, well, I've already got the points required to unlock all these other items, so why am I doing these other ones? Alright, so that's marked. So we can explore a little bit. We've already got that. There's a shop. Ow, fall damage. Okay, there's a syringe, so extra attack speed, although pearl necklace might be nice. But again, attack speed means we also heal faster. You know, we're gonna go for pearl necklace just to find out what that does. Drop a healing orb on kill. Again, survivability. That is this run. Now, does it... Okay, the healing orb needs to be picked up. It doesn't automatically come to me. Good to know. But yeah, what's interesting about Darksiders Genesis is that for anyone who's interested in that game, it's currently free, well, free-ish on PlayStation Now. So if you subscribe to PlayStation Now, you can actually play that game at no additional charge. Oh wait, your ping tool goes away. Does it? Okay, we need to activate that now. We need to go. So as we learn, the time does continue to tick down. And it's also got a bit of a Zelda or Metroid type thing to it where you unlock certain abilities and then you can go back and to previous levels and unlock chests and whatnot. That's one of the things I love the most about the Darksiders games. Very Zelda or Metroid-like. Revisiting past areas with new abilities, unlocking other collectibles and whatnot. Oh yeah. Dude, this is a good build. Why did we not start off with the Commando? Why did we go Huntress first? That was a terrible choice. I mean, yes, the bow and arrow is tempting, but right now, this build. Recruit a beetle guard. What? We've now recruited a beetle guard. Hell yeah, more minions. I'm liking this. Oh, we might actually go into very hard. Oh no, we're at 91%, come on. Don't tick over. Don't tick over. It ticked over. Damn. Well, I guess we're going to the next segment in very hard. Yeah, also the hub area also has a bunch of secrets too. And speaking of the hub area, the more you play the game, once you've done certain tasks in the main game, certain areas in the hub, like they start upgrading the hub. Like you'll start seeing things in the main area. Like if you destroy a certain things, I won't spoil what it is, but if you destroy something, then in the hub area it'll appear, and you can see it again there. Or if you save a certain something, then you'll see it in the hub. So it's a nice little mechanic that they've got going. I love games that do that, that like reward you and upgrade your main area based on your progress and based on your actions in the main game. Like, one of the minor things in Spelunky, very, very minor spoiler here, is that in Spelunky, you actually start seeing things in your hub, in your main zone, the further you progress. So, I mean, it's a small touch, but it's something I love to see. And I feel like it doesn't take too much for the developers to implement either. If you have a hub area, just toss in a few little Easter eggs or a few little just minor interactions. You know, you made it to this specific zone. Well, now you can see something from that zone in there. Oh, that was just a jump pad. We just wasted 66 bucks. Oh my god, we're that close to insane difficulty now. Oh my god. What happened? Why did we go from very hard to insane this quickly? No! Don't do this to me, game. Don't do it! We're doing so well. We've got so much health and so many healing items. Don't kill me yet, please. Okay, that was red. I should have known that was an explosive. Just finished talking a few minutes ago about red barrels, and then here I go walking right next to one. Come on, where are the items? Where's the exit? Yes, drone, more. Give me more drones. We got 3 drones and a beetle guard. All the minions. Oh, hello. And you know what? I might actually remap the utility, the dodge again. Because trying to press R1 while I'm constantly shooting requires me to take my finger off of the firing button, so I might remap that to circle instead. In fact, I don't even think circle does anything. Good music. Can't get over it. Like, this almost seems like a remix of Coalescence. Volcano Egg. Transform into a speeding draconic fireball, dealing damage as you pass through enemies. You know what? Just to test this out, because I gotta see. Oh, we can control this too. And it's a 25-second cooldown? I might actually use that more often. Yeah, you know what? Forget the healing thing. We're going fireball, y'all. Yeah, kind of did the same thing going for Strife more than War, mainly because we've seen War before. We saw War in Darksiders 1. It felt like we needed to give Strife a chance. He didn't get his own dedicated sequel, so Genesis was more about him. And we did technically get to see a bit of his backstory, too. Although they were kind of a bit subtle about it. They didn't go too much into detail. It was just a couple of lines, but still. My hope is that Darksiders 4 will have all 4 of them together and you can choose between the characters. Wait, again, remember, ping the exit. Right, it's square to activate, not triangle. Triangle starts it, square ends it. Next difficulty, impossible. My god. We don't even have that many items. This is too risky. Hello? Why does this seem like something we can interact with? The Lone Survivor. I'm thinking Again, this is trying to remember something from 6-7 years ago. In the original game, if you found and interacted with a hidden spaceship in one of the levels, you unlocked a character. I'm wondering if that's what we just did right now. By finding that wrecked spaceship, we unlocked someone? I mean, we'll know when we die. So in a few minutes, we'll find out. Although War did have some good abilities in Genesis. So it was very tempting to play with them. Alright, we probably should be leaving now. Well, if I can get... You know what? If we can get ourselves, like, bumped up there, there might be an item we can get. Come on. Hit me up. Hit me up there, come on. I know you want to do it. Boost me. Here we go. No! So close. I swear there was an item up there. There totally was. Oh, there was explosives. I don't know about an item, though. Maybe not. Alright, we need to go. Let's go. Before it gets to impossible difficulty. I don't feel like getting wrecked just yet. Oh, hello. What the hell are you? Miss Teapot has come to kill us. Instantly, no less. Damn. Killed by Miss Teapot. The Clay Dune Strider. So, did we unlock anyone? No, does not. So, what was the Lone Survivor thing? Maybe it's a two-part quest. Maybe we need to do something else first. How do you actually... Here we go. I know I've done this before. Like, I've actually selected the different things to look at them. Here we go. So, it requires Warrior. Reach and complete the third teleporter event without dying. We were so close! Had we beat that teapot, we would have unlocked this character. Complete the first teleporter event 5 times. There's a robot. Complete 30 stages. That might take a while. Free the survivor suspended in time. I'm assuming that's what that was. So we missed out on... I mean, we found the spaceship. It said Lone Survivor. I'm guessing there was a second part to that. Obliterate yourself with the obelisk. Repair the broken robot with an escape pod's fuel array. No idea what that means. Defeat the unique guardian of Siren's Call. Final boss, perhaps? Stabilize the cell in the void fields. And beat the game. And there's still more room for other characters, too. They mentioned before that they're working on future DLC to be released later this year. So all the content updates they've been doing so far for this game have all been free. But they are working on paid DLC to be released later. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about the timeline of Darksiders. I know that Darksiders 2 and 3 are supposed to take place at some certain time. Again, like you, I won't say. But yeah. I know the timeline is a little bit, not necessarily wishy-washy, but it is more or less intertwined. Games I need to get back to Darksiders 2. It was such a good game. And now that I'm playing it, now that I got a PS4 and a capture card for the PS4, I can actually play the game on PS4. I started playing it. What's funny is I played Darksiders 2 when it was released. Back in 2011, I want to say? Might have been 2012. Like, soon after it was released. Before the definitive before the Definitive Edition, that's not a lisp, that's actually what they called it, and before the remasters, before it got taken over by THQ Nordic, before there was any DLC for the game, and now it's been re-released multiple times. It's gotten remasters. It's now on the PS4. A lot has happened with the Darksiders franchise since I started Darksiders 2. So I really need to get back to it. The priority number 1, finish Infamous 2. Then I can work on the other titles. Then I can worry about starting new games. Right, I was going to remap something too. Let's change that out to Circle. Yeah, Circle doesn't do anything. So, utility on Circle now. Because if I'm constantly firing with R2, trying to take my finger off to do R1 is not going to work. Oh, here we go, a banner. I mean, that's probably not a terrible thing to stack up. Because that means I'd get more than one banner every time I level up or start a teleporter event. If I can get multiple banners going at once, that's a lot of damage. So if I can, start buying items. Not only Darksiders 2, Darksiders 3 as well was free on PlayStation Plus. Here we go. Okay, soda can. There's that orb again. Well, I don't think it really matters because we're about to sell this. We're about to trade it in for the banner. So out of curiosity's sake, what is this seed? The slug. Rapidly heal outside of danger. Oh, or we could trade it in for this thing. Mushrooms. No idea what mushrooms are. Well, you know what? Just out of curiosity's sake, because I gotta know, I gotta try and learn what all these items are, because I don't remember what they are from the first game. I'm gonna trade in this item for the mushrooms, and then if it's something I don't want, I'll trade it in again for the banner. Buyer's remorse. Ow, ow! Slow down, game. I don't have any healing. Quick, trade! Okay, mushrooms, what do you do? Heal all nearby allies after standing still for 2 seconds. Great. I'm not wasting another lunar coin. That was a mistake last time. Wait, where was that trade-in thing? Great, I've lost it. I've actually lost that other trade-in. Gain a recharging shield. Oh, that would actually be good to have. I don't know if I want to trade that one in. Well, I'm honored. Thank you for that. Although that was back when I still had the original microphone and I wasn't even in HD yet. Oh. Ow. Yeah, I think I started my Darksiders 1 playthrough back when I still had the Dazzle. So I was like recording at 480p. Terrible, terrible resolution. I definitely regret a lot of the earlier Let's Plays, like the quality. I wish I could just go back and update them. Turn them to 720, 1080. Terrible mic quality. Like, back then I was using just a regular old Logitech desktop microphone. I mean, technically, even now, my Blue Yeti is not really the best microphone. But it's a whole hell of a lot better than what I used to have. So now we're seeing the difference of having a build all about survivability and now something without any of it. We got no healing going on. They got a charm to them, yeah, classic old YouTube charm. Receive flat damage reduction from all attacks. Not bad. Yeah, but back in the day, a lot of people tended to do this exact same thing. In fact, some YouTubers used actual webcams to record their content. Didn't even go in with the capture cards. Well, nowadays you're seeing like 4K resolution, 60 frames a second. I can't even do that. Damn! Yeah, those guys really hit hard. We need to find items ASAP. In fact, you know what? I'm going to change one more thing. If I can. Where's my dash? Let's change sprint to R1. I've never been a fan of using L3 for anything, because it feels like it wears down the controller. I know a lot of games tend to do that, the whole L3 for toggling sprint, but it just feels wrong in my hands. Never been a fan. I mean, hell, I've lost 2 PS3 controllers. They've all been the left stick, and I'm wondering if that's the reason. Yeah, that's one thing I'm curious about if I ever do go back and play Genesis. I played it, I loved it, I beat it, but if I were to go back and play it again on YouTube for a Let's Play, that would mean I'm going into it not blind, so on the fence about doing that. Sure, we can buy something. Here we go, now the survivability is back. Dealing damage heals us. But that actually kind of brings up a good point, that there's another game that I need to do on my channel, and I will do eventually once I get there, that I might do a co-op for. And that is Ratchet & Clank All for One. It is definitely a co-op style game. It benefits from co-op, having multiple players to it, but I have no idea if I'll do a co-op for that game, or if I'll try and do it with just bots. Because I have a very weird recording schedule, so trying to find people who would try and work around that, I don't know if I could ask people for that. Now here it is, like 1 AM, trying to record a set for Ratchet & Clank All for One. And then Episode 2 doesn't get recorded for a month. I'm curious about the turtle. I'm thinking maybe defense? Temporary barrier on kill. Yeah, I wouldn't exactly be doing Darksiders Genesis blindly failing. Although if I did do it, I would probably bump it up to apocalyptic difficulty. Because the game actually wasn't that hard. Even on hard mode, it wasn't that difficult. Especially once you got the right combination of skills activated. How high can these guys... I think these guys can jump higher than I can. I bought an item. I need to pick it up. What did I get? Okay, here's the teddy bear again. Chance to block incoming damage. Right. Okay, so that's interesting. Apparently, in Ratchet & Clank All for One, depending on who you choose, you get a different AI partner. See, I thought that depending on who you are, like, you'd have all 4 of them. So 3 robots. But only 1 ally, huh? Interesting. Equipment barrel. Allies enter a frenzy. Now, the game doesn't necessarily tell you what a frenzy is. Does that increase damage, or... Okay, Shrine of the Woods. If one of them has to... If combat is fighting enemies, blood is sacrificing health, chance is sacrificing money, is wood... I don't even know what wood would be. What would be? So you've got the healing warmth of the woods. Okay, is that temporary or permanent? Oh, that seems like it's an aura around this one shrine. Ah. So it doesn't follow you. Alright, we need to find the exit now. Don't know what I just bought, but I bought something. Disposable missile launcher. Fires a swarm of missiles there, there's damage. Although the word disposable makes me think it's a one-time use. Again, don't know. Nothing that we picked up on Triangle has been a one-time use yet, but... doesn't mean we can't find something like that. Okay. Temporarily frozen the spot for a second. Where, oh where, could that little exit be? Because, yeah, we're closing in. There's that Gordon Freeman crowbar. Oh, great, fireworks have started. Today is June 30th, and people outside have already started doing fireworks. Gotta love it. So my cats are gonna be scared tonight. Oh no, we have found the exit. It's we need to remember to ping it. Why do I keep forgetting to do this? Alright, that gives me 3 minutes. I feel like I can explore a little bit more, maybe get myself up to level 6. I mean, we didn't go in this direction yet, so... maybe we can find a shop or something. Ah, speaking of... like, I'm wondering if those giant doors are, like, a guarantee that you're gonna find a shop nearby. It seems like each time we find one, there's chests or something beyond the gates. Not necessarily a secret, not necessarily anything great, but at least an item or two. Okay, extra health. Teddy bear is what again? Block damage? Yeah, chance to block incoming damage. Alright, now we can leave. I saw that the Useless podcast. I mentioned them like years ago when they did their developer commentary for Going Commando and Up Your Arsenal. I tweeted out, and I mentioned this before. Definitely two people you want to watch. The Useless podcast on YouTube. Developers from the original trilogy of Ratchet and Clank games. They did recently start doing a Rift Apart. I think they've done 2 or 3 episodes already. Oh, hello. Big old jellyfish. And we've got 0 drones to help us out right now. Alright, good news, it is not a one-time use of this missile launcher. But yet, the Useless podcast, I can't remember their names. Is it like, I think like one of them is something Stone? Nick Stone? No. Well, whatever. They've mentioned at the very beginning that they did not work on Rift Apart, so it's not necessarily a developer commentary for this one. It's just 2 guys, or as they call themselves, 2 idiots, playing through Rift Apart. I'm stuck! I'm stuck, game! And we've now entered medium difficulty. I did not save enough time for this boss fight. Yeah, I think episode 1 was just them on the oh my god. Something hit me really hard. I think episode 1 was just them at the title screen. It's a beautiful game. It is such a beautiful game. Like I said it like when I played Spelunky a couple weeks ago. That there are comparisons between that and Pixar movies. I would argue that Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart looks better than some Pixar movies. Now, to be fair, it's been some time since I last saw a Pixar movie. I think the last one I saw was... Oh, I don't even know the last Pixar movie I saw. Finding Dory, perhaps? I still have not seen Incredibles 2 yet. I need to. But it has been some time since I saw a Pixar movie, but going by the ones I have seen, I'd say the reflections and everything else are better than a Pixar film. Now again, also, I've only seen up until that first level. I haven't, like, watched too much of the game. Sure, Shrine of the Mountain, what does this do? I've only seen a bit of a video for the first level of Rift Apart, so maybe it gets better further down, maybe it gets worse, I don't know. Maybe they front-loaded the game with their best. Like their biggest attention to details in that first area. I don't know, but it is a beautiful game. You have invited the Challenge of the Mountain. Okay, so thankfully that didn't up the difficulty. I don't know what that means, but Challenge of the Mountain might have been a bad idea. Mike Stout, that was it. And Tony Garcia. Yeah, the infamous snow beasts. The big old swarmers in Going Commando that would just come at you like 20 at a time and did massive damage. Then they started like awarding the Snow Beast Award to future Ratchet and Clank games for terrible enemy design. Alright, killing enemies sets enemies on fire. Don't know how much damage, but DOT is always good. What? Why is there a jump pad right here? This actually brings you nowhere. That actually doesn't... In fact, not only does it... Oh! Never mind, I spoke too soon. I was gonna say, not only does it not bring you anywhere, but the fall damage alone is probably going to deal a lot of damage, but no. Okay. Max health. I forget the turtle's ability. Temporary barrier. Now, thankfully, unlike A Binding of Isaac, this game actually does give you a brief description of what each item does after you pick it up. One of the things about Binding of Isaac that is kind of a drawback is that you have to experiment with the items you pick up. You pick up an item, it'll give you a vague description, more often than not telling you anything of what it does, and then you have to play around. Does it increase my attack speed, my damage? Does it have some other alternate effect? Does it poison enemies? Does it cause something else to happen? Is it merely cosmetic? You don't know, you have to play around first. This one will actually tell you what they do. Flat damage reduction. So someone who is first jumping into these games, it's nice to see. That way you can pick and choose what your favorite items are and know what to avoid. Oh, all Insomniac games. I thought that was just relegated to the Ratchet & Clank ones. Although now that Insomniac is owned by PlayStation now, like Sony actually bought them out within the last year, now they're exclusive, maybe they'll start doing that with other games too. Now here's a Horizon Zero Dawn character we've given the Snow Beast Award to because it's a terrible, terrible design. Like there's some enemies in Uncharted I would almost give the Snow Beast Award to. Those heavy people with the massive armor and the Gatling guns, terrible, terrible enemy design. Thinking back to Uncharted 2, where you're on the boat, and there are multiple armor-wielding or machine gun-wielding, armor-clad enemies coming at you. Died so many times of them. Taking a lot of hits. There's the mushrooms again. I think the mushrooms were healing based on what? After standing still. Wait, drone! We need a drone. Give me the drone. I didn't get to read that in time. What did that say? A gunner drone? Alright, we need to find the exit. Where's the exit? Where do we need to go? But yeah, now that Insomniac is owned by Sony, one thing I'm looking forward to is maybe them porting over Sunset Overdrive to the PS5. Because I remember reading that Ted Price of Insomniac, in some sort of interview, I don't remember when it was, mentioned that Xbox did not own the rights to Sunset Overdrive, that Insomniac actually managed to maintain it, so it is possible that they could bring that over to the PS5, they could port it over. I'm really hoping they do that. Okay, there's attack speed, but again, we need to find the exit. We're closing in on the mark where the boss fights seem to take 2 to 3 minutes, so we don't want to be at the 8-minute mark, because otherwise we're going to be entering the next area in medium. Come on. Maybe the high ground will help me. Where's it at? Well, there's something down there. I don't think that's the exit, though. I might be about to receive fall damage. Just to speed things up. Yep, that hurt. Where's the bridge? Yeah, we were over here before. We jumped on that jump pad right there. Okay, this seems to be a good damage item. Good. Gimme. Desperately need it. Detonate enemies on kill. Sweet. Yeah, I did hear about the different Easter eggs in Ripped Apart. They mentioned a couple on their Twitter channel a while back, but there's a bunch others that they did not. And I absolutely spoiled the heck out of that. Like, I looked them up. I had to know. Come on, where's the exit? We're gonna be entering medium on the next level. I mean, oh, there it is. We might be able to make this in time. Of course, it's down in the crevasse. Go! We've only got 1 minute. Oh, you're a kid. 2 jellyfish? Dude, we had a hard time dealing with 1 last time. Is that because I chose that one challenging rune? The challenging shrine? Oh, yeah, that's gonna... Yep, that hit me for a lot of damage. And we're not dealing nearly enough DPS on this. We're dead. There we go. Over 70 damage. Over 70 damage that one did. Damn. Do we go for the next character? Or do we go back to the Huntress, though? Like, I feel like we've gotten used to the game a little bit. Maybe we're a little bit better? Do one more run with the Commando. Mostly because I accidentally pressed square. You spawn camping mother... Oh, you're kidding me. Spawn camper. You jerk. How is that fair? Just hanging out next to my pod? He shouldn't be allowed to do that. Okay, I also need to get the timing down on that laser beam of his. Okay, go. Too many enemies around here. Well, you figure there's certain games that they've done full textures for. You have to imagine that perhaps they've considered bringing them back. Extra damage to bosses, there we go. That's what we needed. Like, if they're doing full renders in HD to fit this... There's the Healing Nova. To fit with the Rift Apart, then maybe they've considered... Maybe even a new, All-Stars. Wouldn't mind seeing that make a comeback. Maybe take what they learned for the first game, revamp that. Maybe take a page out of Smash Brothers, start doing a lot more third parties. Okay, there's the coin, so we're now up to 2 whole lunar coins. We can maybe buy something now in the bazaar. Okay. Clear out most of those people. Gain a recharging shield. Oh, that looks new. Flat damage reduction, okay. Might help us against the boss fight. Although we do need healing. It's not just about having damage reduction, we also need healing. Whether it's a drone or something else. Yeah, it's not as good as Smash Brothers, but in its own right, it was a solid game. That's why I would love to see a sequel. Maybe take what they learned and then, like, just change what didn't work. Like, I remember a lot of people not liking the whole damage build-up thing and only being able to get kills on supers. Maybe revamp that somehow. But what's interesting is that a lot of other games, or a lot of other franchises and developers have kind of gone in that Smash Brothers direction. We have Brawlhalla, which is very similar to a Smash Brothers, and they've had a lot of third-party characters. A lot of indies you would see are in hell, wrestlers are in Brawlhalla. You actually have WWE wrestlers in Brawlhalla. And that's a very Smash Brothers game. So yeah, I could absolutely see All-Stars making a comeback, maybe revamped a little bit. Rapidly heal outside of danger, great, but I need something for in combat. We're at the 5-minute mark. Don't want to get too far away from base. I'm sorry, the teleporter. Okay, we're gonna test this theory again. Every time I've gone into one of those, or past one of those gates, I've gotten a shop. Let's see if that continues to be true. You know what, help me out a little bit. I got someone following me. Is down here. I mean, so far nothing. So yeah, I guess my theory was wrong. Just because you pass by one of those big doors does not mean you're gonna get a shop or any items. So then in this instance, what the hell was the point of those big doors? It totally feels like there's more to it. Like, there's gotta be. There's gotta be, like, some sort of secret that I'm missing. Maybe you go past the gates and you jump off the cliff and you can find something? We haven't really gotten too many items either, that's the thing. Like, it feels like we're going too early if we were to leave right now. Put in work, turret! Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles also in Brawlhalla. Yeah, they actually, yeah, speaking of, they just, this past E3 announced that. Then you have characters that have been in there for a while, like Rayman. Okay, we've seen the Stone Titan before. He does a lot of damage and he can I was about to say knock us upward. Oh my god! Okay, so if we can't find cover when he's charging up his lasers, we're kind of screwed. Okay, so there is a way to avoid that. Get out of there, dodge roll! Nope. Okay. So once you start seeing him charge up that laser, find cover as soon as possible.